Hi, folks. This is my daughter, Catherine. And if any of you tweet me or if you look me up on Facebook, she's the one who really did it. I take credit for it. I'm avant-garde because I have a daughter. My website is baileyforsupremecourt.com, and I am running for the Supreme Court of Texas. I'd appreciate it very much if you'd look at my site and tell me what you think about it. And please call me, let me know if there's something I can do in your area that would help this campaign, not only for me, but for all the candidates that are running. The Texas Supreme Court is made up of 9 Republican justices. One of the traditions now that exists is that the justices are resigning early so that Perry can appoint their replacement and carry on the ideological morass that we have on the Supreme Court. My opponent was appointed a few months ago by Perry after the previous Supreme Court justice resigned. She previously had been appointed to the Court of Appeals by Perry. So if you want what Perry thinks about the law, then what you need to do is vote for my opponent. Now, one of the problems we have with the Supreme Court, a recent survey by a UT law professor showed that about 13% of the time, folks like you and me have a chance of winning in front of the Texas Supreme Court. If your name isn't Hartford or Allstate or a large corporation or BP, then you're probably going to lose. And that's been the way it is in Texas Supreme Court politics for a while. So for us to do something about that, we need to get people on the bench that have a different point of view than the one that's being shared now. As a matter of fact, I know some of you have heard this story because I told it before, but the briefing attorney's joke on the Supreme Court is, I wonder what circumstances can an insurance company lose if they're in front of the Texas Supreme Court? What possibly has to happen for an insurance company to lose? And the answer is simple. One insurance company has to sue another one. So hopefully we can change that and not create a system that's anti-insurance companies or anti-big corporations. That's not what we want. What we want is an equal playing field for everybody, and that includes us. That includes all of the issues that are important to us, from human rights to individual rights, consumer rights, to all those things that we as citizens expect to have out of our judicial system. Now, let me tell you something else that's very, very important. And I agree with Bill Moody. We're going to elect one of the finest governors we've ever had in this state coming up soon. And we got some candidates under the governor's race that are absolutely fantastic. And you know what? We're going to win those. But not only does the Supreme Court rule on issues that are coming up through the court system, but it also rules on new laws. So the first and last line of defense that the Republicans will have with 9 justices on the Supreme Court is this. You fight hard, you get the 3 or 4 representatives we need, you get these wonderful people into office, you fight and battle for the types of laws that we should have to protect ourselves and our families, and then it goes in front of the Texas Supreme Court to be watered down. So don't forget about that third branch of our government. It's very important, and we'll be there and we'll stand up for you if we can get ourselves elected, and I think that this is the time that's going to be done. I sure appreciate your time and your help and your support. Let me know if I can help.
Texas, our Texas, all hail